All teachers, good or bad, have high expectations for their students, but good teachers have even higher standards for themselves. This is the variable when it comes to classroom expectations. For example, a good teacher understands that in order for their kids to be successful and to get them to where they want them to be, they need to be flexible with the way that they present their lessons. For example, if they're doing a lesson on like math and they see that the kids are bored or that they're just not paying attention, then in the moment, a good teacher will take notice of this and try something differently than what they originally had planned with the hopes of making the kids interested in the work and actually making sure that they're understanding what it is that is being taught. But a bad teacher would just keep rolling with the way in which they're teaching because what they want to do is just make sure that the lesson is over and done with rather than focusing on the students' understanding. I think to uh, it is valid that principals have a knack for determining which teachers will send the most students to the front office, since by observing the way in which they are in a classroom, you can easily get a feel of the type of person that a teacher is. For example, some teachers they have no tolerance for misbehavior because because of their bad temper. Others they just let it unfold because they choose not to engage with a bad situation in any way. They're just like, oh, it's not my business. And other teachers they tackle a situation in their own way, whether it be by confronting the student outside of the classroom or after school. They take the initiative instead of just sending them off to the front office. So really it's just a matter of how different personality types respond to hostility in the classroom. Okay. The difference between how ineffective and effective teachers respond to poor student performance is that ineffective teachers they blame everyone but themselves, and on top of this, they expect for an outside solution to solve all of their problems. On the other hand, a an effective teacher they hold themselves accountable for the poor student performance and they look for ways to improve. They take the initiative to do something about the situation by turning towards self assessment. They're probably like, oh, well, maybe I could have done this better. Or maybe if I try something differently, then maybe we'll get different and better results. That's what effective teachers do in this situation. Okay. Successful teachers insist on focusing on their own behavior instead of that of others. We have as adults we have the complete um we have self-control over the well we should have self-control, but really we just have control over the type of person that we want to be. Through our words and through our actions we are able to decide how we want to go about whenever it comes to interacting with others, and unfortunately we can't control the way that others react. And to even try to do that is just a waste of time. And because of this, teachers, they always try to be the bigger person by in order to tame a situation instead of making it worse. Because at the end of the day, there's only going to be arguments and there's going to be no solution whenever it comes to dealing with another teacher, a student, a parent, anyone else. It's just a matter of being able to have self control over our annoyance and anger. That's what effective teachers do. Okay. And a similarity that effective teachers and managers have is that they both feel responsible for the work that they put out. For example, teachers feel like they are responsible to teach students to the best of their ability, and managers feel responsible for hiring workers that will be able to provide great customer service. They both take they both acknowledge the importance of their roles, and because of this, it leads to hard work ethics since they acknowledge that they are in charge of a situation, and that makes them want to do it in a way that is good and in a way that matters. and that will have an impact on society.